basically, and Allah, Muhammad's killed. They say, but you find the same stories in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
But even if that's the case, it stops. But my question is, where does it stop in Islam?
No,
the commands still exist today. They've not been abrogated.
Well, funny enough, I was just reading. Ibn Kathir.
Yeah.
When he talks about Surah 929.
Yeah.
And you notice when you read it, it then goes to the part where he tells you about. You just keep reading down.
Yeah.
And he tells you about when Umar gave that the stipulation for how the Christians were supposed to be. You know that what's it called?
From Surah 929, you mean, and down in further. Surah 929 talks about kill the unbelievers.
But what happens? Ibn Kathir tells you what Umar did.
Oh, in the Tafsir, you mean?
Yeah.
Tafsir, yeah.
Yeah. So what Kathir is basically saying is that when Umar was going out and raiding people, it was a continuation of that same verse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't stop.
And the problem is, by that time, Muhammad's dead.
Yes.
So that means he's guaranteed that you have to keep fighting right until the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And not only that, actually, I think the biggest thing is Surah 9 is in a very deceptive place. It's actually Muhammad's last marching orders as well. But you know where it is at chapter 9? Because I've seen Muslims do this off. It's kind of suggesting, that's chapter 9, but later on there's loads of other stuff. Well, that is the final chapter of the Quran.
Yeah.
That means Muhammad never gave no orders after that. So where would that...
Anyway, what you notice is some Qurans, when you get them, it'll tell you at the heading.
Yes.
It will actually say
where they're placed.
Yeah.
That's why. No, I've got one. I know. That's why I first found out when I read the Quran.
Yeah.
Because I remember I started off when I used to talk to Muslims. I used to talk to them about this until I bought my very first Quran.
Yeah.
It said it in it in the Muhammad picture. I said, oh. So for example, even when they talk about the verse like no compulsion in religion, where does it come? In Muhammad's early part of his ministry. You mean? So but they use that verse as in to say no compulsion in religion as though it's the end context. But it's not the end context. That's not something Muhammad said in the early part of his ministry. All of his wars were after that.
And anyway, when you read Ibn Kathir, he even tells you the hadith, the quote from the hadith.
Yeah.
Because it's about some woman and the children.
Yeah,
or something,
that's right. Yeah, it's very contextual. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I found all this. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I think the key point of that issue is, I wouldn't personally, we don't guys waste the time. But the key point in the argument about when Muslims are accused of certain stuff, and they say you can find the same stories in the Quran, in the Bible. There's context, and it stops. It's under the law of Moses, and now we're under the law of grace. But where does it stop in Islam? I think that needs to be hammered home more, and I think it needs to be hammered home. I mean, literally to say yes, that did happen in the Old Testament, 100%. But now it stopped. That's under the law of Moses. I think there should be no shying away from that. Because we can say it stopped, they can't. It stopped. Yeah, there's a law given to Moses. And the other more question is that a command for me as a Christian? No, it absolutely isn't. It's not a command for me as a Christian.
No, but it's like you said, it is contextualized. So like Shamsi keeps on shouting about.
Yeah.
Kill babies.
Killing babies and animals and donkeys.
But notice, whenever he shouts that, he always runs off.
Yes, I know.
Because he knows.
Yeah, no, of course he knows. I know, of course he knows. It's Speedy Gonzalez, right? It's Speedy Gonzalez, I know. Stupid, but to be clear, I would say yes, it absolutely did. I mean, I remember I talked to Shamsi about that and I said that anyway. He didn't expect me to. He said, is that a commandment from God? I said, yes. Yeah. And then I showed him where it stops. And the context of it was for, like, for example, the Moabites being attacked by the Israelites, fighting back and blah blah blah. And I said, now where does the murder stop in the Quran? Show me a verse where it says, show me all the verses that we can pick out about violence in Surah 9, for example. Show me where it said these have come to an end. Doesn't say they've come to an end. Whereas I can show you in the Bible that this is under the law of Moses, and quite clearly in the New Testament, Jesus talking about turn the other cheek and lots of other things, and love your enemy, blah blah blah. It's clearly stopped.
And I had that with
Show me where it stopped in the Quran.
Because I had that with a Muslim as well, where he was trying to say that in Luke where it says about get the sword.
Yes. Adnan just did that just last week.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, just last week. Yeah, just last week.
But the good thing about it is when I was talking to the guy, we were just there, and I could show him that he reads that part where it says get the sword.
Yeah.
Now let's just keep reading.
Yes.
So you just carry reading the same chapter.
Yes, that's right.
And then you get down to the part where Peter gets his sword out.
Yes. Exactly. So it's ridiculous.
I know.
And not only that, it's a parable anyway. It's a parable of sort of saying, to make a point, as you said, as well, which is very important. Because parables, yes, they portray a story, but it's a parable. So a guy came into town, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, people like Adnan, he knows, he's totally deceptive. He knows exactly what he says. He knows exactly what he's not going to read. Yeah. Whereas some other Muslims will know that you can find something somewhere else, but they're not even interested in finding it. But Adnan knows exactly that what he's reading, finalizes the context context,
Yeah.
and he'll just stop at a certain verse. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So with them guys, but personally, I wouldn't waste my time with anything. But it's a good question for people that's generally inquiring to give them the context.
Yeah,
but it's a waste of time giving the context to the same people every single week that are not sincere. You know. But it's a good point to for someone else that's asking. It's a good point. Yeah. But I don't think when anybody asks that question anytime, whether it's an atheist or whoever, because it's an issue.
Yeah.
About God seems to be a murderer and God does things in the Old Testament. It's kind of not understanding. It's funny. I find it funny as well, actually, because I've found that some of them same people that say that, then when you get to the Old Testament, they'll accuse Jesus of being weak and not giving you no arms for self-defense. These are I've found people doing that. The same people that say God seems to be violent, and the way I'd want to tackle that by saying, no, that's so changed because Jesus came and said, love your enemy. Then some of them people have same problems with that in terms of they see it as weak and defenseless, and so with some people you can't win because that's the argument to say that it's ended.
Yeah.
Jesus has come with the example himself. Jesus turned the other cheek. Jesus said, love your enemies. But then some of the same people that talk about the violent God in the Old Testament will have a problem with that as seeing it as weak. You know what I mean? Leaving Christians defenseless and stuff like that. I've had that from the same individual. I remember we was having a long conversation, and to make my point about that, I went into the New Testament, talking about how things have changed, and Jesus came with the law of grace and blah blah blah. And then he started having a problem with what he saw as weak. After he saw God too violent, and then to hammer home my point that that was for a set time. Now Jesus came and changed that law. He said this looks quite weak. Yeah. So then he started talking about what would happen if a Christian got attacked and blah blah blah.
But here's the thing about it.
Yeah.
Do you know that about being peaceful? Do you know that it wasn't even Jesus that changed it?
Okay.
Do you know the story of what happened? Yeah. When Jesus, I don't know, is it Jesus or Paul who says it? Where your enemy, if he's hungry, you should give him bread and water.
It's actually Paul, actually quoting from Proverbs though.
Yeah,
that's actually a quote from Proverbs.
But do you actually know where that's from? Although
the quote.
Well, no, sorry, not the quote. But do you know where that actually happened in the Old Testament?
What if your neighbour is hungry?
Yeah, you feed him, give him water.
No, bread. I don't recall. No.
No. All right.
I do know when Paul said that it's a quote from Proverbs.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know where the internet is taking place in the Old Testament. No.
No. And see, this is the thing.
Right.
No,
I recall.
Because I had to read this one out. And this is the thing, you see, I think churches should actually teach this. Yeah. Because Muslims like to use it a lot.
So you're saying there's a story given in the narration, like where somebody's feeding someone an enemy that's hungry?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't surprise me actually. I've probably come across it, but I'm certainly not familiarised myself with it.
Yeah. No.
It's probably a text I'll recognise once you show me it. But I've not read it as a context.
You will, because it's actually it's a sort of classic.
Is it?
one.
Right. Okay.
But you have to. I'll try and remember if.
So in what sense are you thinking they should teach it? How you mean?
No, because they keep what the Muslims keep saying is that loving your enemy is just from Jesus.
Yes, right.
But the fact it actually happened in the Old Testament shows you that he's using a principle.
Yes, that existed
from the Old Testament.
Yeah. So which gives more authority to the Old Testament as well, from Jesus. And to say this is absolutely. Okay.
Where is it?
Right. Yeah. But this.
All right, here we go. Go and spy, baby. Save himself to do it. Alright, I'm just going to start from. This is 2 Kings 6.
2 Kings 6.
I mean, I could start earlier, but it's quite a long one.
I really want to go anyway. Yeah. Go. 2 Kings.
I'll start with
2 Kings, what chapter?
2 Kings 6.
Right.
I'll start with 15.
Yeah.
Just to save a bit of time.
Yeah.
It says, and when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, Smite these people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness, according to the word of Elisha. And Elisha said unto them, This is not the way, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria. And it came to pass, when they were come into Samaria, that Elisha said, Lord, open the eyes of these men that they may see. And the Lord opened their eyes, and they saw, and behold, they were in the midst of Samaria. And the king of Israel said unto Elisha, when he saw them, My father, shall I smite them? Shall I smite them? And he answered, Thou shalt not smite them. Wouldest thou smite those whom thou hast taken captive with thy sword and with thy bow? Set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink and go to their master. And he prepared great provision for them, and when they had eaten and drunk, he sent them away, and they came to their master. So the bands of Syria came no more into the land of Israel.
All right, you're saying that's what. So you're saying when Jesus made that quote, he's getting it from there.
Well, no, not the quote,
Right.
but
Not the quote, but
yeah.
he's getting a story from this story. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so basically, he's giving that quote on authority of what Elisha
From this
did.
statement. Okay,
Yeah.
right. And that's in. Are you talking about, because there's somewhere in Paul? Are you? What statement of Jesus are you referring to, by the way?
No, sorry, it's Paul. Paul
Paul,
that said,
yes.
it's
Is
Paul
that in
said-
Romans when you're talking about?
Yeah,
It's Romans.
yeah.
I saw that once. I mean, a long while ago. This is when I learned it, and it gave it when Paul said that if your enemy's hungry, feed him. If he needs for the clothing,
Yeah.
something about heaping coals of fire, and he said blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
I saw the reference given for that in Proverbs.
Oh
It's not funny,
because that's
it
the
is-
that's the actual reference.
Oh, that's the
But-
quote.
But this is an actual.
Oh, is that the story for it,
Yeah,
you say?
this is a story related to it.
Oh.
It's not the story for it, because
Yeah.
the Proverbs came before this.
Yes, that's right.
The Proverbs would have been
that's
written
the
before.
story for it,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but this is an occasion that happened.
Yes.
To show that Solomon was right, basically.
Yes.
So it's basically to prove Solomon's word.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's that? 2 Kings 6:15, yeah?
Well, you're supposed to start from verse 1.
Yeah.
That gives you the full
Is it the whole
context.
chapter more or less?
Well, because I came halfway
Yeah.
in.
No, I mean, it's a whole chapter that's.
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
story.
so read it from
yeah,
verse
the whole
1.
chapter, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's where it is. Yeah. No, I didn't. No, I wasn't aware of that actually. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, no. So what this shows is that even when they come and say, "Oh, it was Jesus," it's no.
Yeah.
Old Testament,
Yes.
where Shamsi thinks that they're killing babies all the time.
Yes.
That's
This
not
is
the
stupid,
case.
yeah. And as a matter of fact, he's been exposed actually, because I heard Cain showing something from the Hadiths where children were killed.
Oh,
Did you see it? There's a video.
Yeah, I've
Is it?
got
Yeah. So he's a
that.
liar anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Muhammad clearly said, basically a whole town was killed. And actually, what Shamsi were trying to say at a different time was that there were no children there. Can you imagine a whole town? It's like the whole of London blowing up, but no children got killed. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even have to say children. If you kill a whole town, obviously some children have died. What town has no children? It's so sad. Yeah, but there was a specific verse that came out with from the Hadith where it literally mentioned children. Where it's sort of like, for example, I'm just quoting, they kill the men and then the women and all the like infants or something like that.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't. I can read you the hadith if you want.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't quite say what. Basically, 'cause
Alright.
what it is, I've got all of
But
them.
is it clear that it's including children? That children would have been in that bunch? In the category?
No. But you see, what they're saying about he doesn't order children to be killed.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
Right.
So Muhammad never ordered them to actually.
Right.
Yeah, but.
Oh, directly you mean?
No.
Right. Okay.
But
if somebody got killed and he approved of it and in that killing it included children.
Yeah. But here's. It said what I'll do is I'll just read it.
Yeah.
Because you know what I've done is I've got like a website where I've collected the different hadith.
Yeah. I've got some. Yeah. Okay.
And then what I've done is
Is that Sunni? What website you use?
No.
Oh.
I actually put it on my own website.
Oh right. Oh, okay.
So that the quotes,
you got a website and you put the stuff on?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
the quotes are all there.
Right. Yeah.
And then what I do is I actually store them on the phone.
Yeah.
So I don't need to use any data to get.
Oh, you got it right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
is that your website?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just gonna.
Oh, so you're collecting hadiths, is what you're doing? You're collecting certain hadiths? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, everybody's doing that now. Everybody's doing that now, the little sections or whatever,
Yeah.
what they're interested in.
Yeah.
I'm personally interested in the stuff on like slavery in Islam.
All right, yeah.
And just Muhammad's nasty behaviour. I'm always interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
His behaviour, talking about what he did, killing people that criticised him. Yeah, that's the kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll go with that.
Is it?
all
Are
that.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this one is so this is this is the one where he prohibited it. So it says this is Sahih Muslim, book 19, number 4319. It says, it is narrated on the authority of Abdullah that a woman was found killed in one of the battles fought by the Messenger of Allah. He disapproves of the killing of women and children. And then
It says he disapproved of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we keep going.
Yeah.
So next one is Sahih Muslim 19, number 4320. Says it is narrated by Ibn Umar that a woman was found killed in one of these battles.
Yeah.
So the messenger of Allah forbade the killing of women and children.
Right.
So that sounds good so far.
Oh, okay, yes, he
But-
forbade the killing, right.
But at this point, if
Yeah.
Shamsi runs off,
Yeah.
you gotta grab him.
Yes, yeah, he'll run off there.
Yeah,
Okay, so read that again. What he disapproved of. Read that again. Read that again. What he
Yeah.
disapproved.
So it is narrated by Ibn Umar that a woman was found killed
Yeah.
in one of these battles.
Yeah.
So the messenger of Allah forbade the killing of women and children.
Yeah. Right.
So that's the part where
yes.
they're all
That's
happy.
where you liked. Yeah. Yeah.
But now now's the part. So this is chapter 9.
Yeah.
Permissibility of killing women and children in
It
the
is the
night.
same chapter. Of the, of what you
It just
right.
continues because look,
Alright,
this is
continue, yeah.
this is 4320.
Yeah.
This is 4321.
Right.
So it's the very next.
Yeah.
So this is called permissibility of killing women and children in the night raids.
Right.
Provided it is not deliberate.
Disability. Right.
And so this one says it is reported on the authority of Saab Chathama that the Prophet of Allah, when asked about the women and children of the polytheists being killed during the night raids, said they are from them.
Yes, that's the one he read. No, that is the one he read. Yeah, that's the one that Kane read.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you getting from that? They are from them, meaning?
No, what it means is that if their children die,
Oh, it's from. Oh, that's their lot. Like it's in the same. Right. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So what number is that? Hadith.
there's two of them. It's
Yeah.
4321.
Right.
And then 4322
But
says.
sorry, what book is it?
Oh, it's Sahih Muslim book 19.
Right. Book 19. Yeah.
But do you have internet on your phone?
Yes.
Actually, I can show you where to find it on my page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what?
Yeah. So if you just go on the web browser, and it's just ITG.
What should I put in?
No. So this is just not. It's not a search. It's,
Oh,
Oh well, actually, you can do search. Should what? Do ITG.
ITG.
Yeah. W.
W.
Then F for Freddy.
F.
Yeah. And just search for that.
Oh,
And the website should. Yeah. It's the top one.
is that you?
Yeah. And
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you go to the menu. So if you go to Quran and Hadith,
All right.
and then if you scroll up,
Oh, is this your collection?
yeah. So
All right. The companion. All right. What are we looking for?
well, actually, I think what page is it? I think it might be on the second.
Oh, is this all yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. These are all the ones I collected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember days ago. Oh, racer. Yeah. Okay. Racer. Okay. So would I find? How would I find that one that you called?
That one. If you if you scroll to the bottom, I think it's on. I'm trying to remember what page it's on. It's, go to. I think it's the next page. Because the way I've got to optimize this a bit more. So,
Yeah.
So,
Oh, right. That's fine.
Yeah.
What does ITG stand for?
It's invitation to God's
Oh, right.
wedding feast.
Okay. Where does it? Oh, is it literally your writing? What it is?
No. All I did is, you got the PDFs.
Yeah.
of-
Oh, right.
So all I did is I just copied the.
Yeah. Oh, you just copied it from the source.
Yeah.
Right.
From the PDF.
Oh, right, right.
No, here it is. Yeah, so it's that one.
Oh, right. Oh, so.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So you just scroll up. Yeah. So
Oh, is this what you just read?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Is that it? So Oh, how did you find all that?
No,
When I just started there, what did you scroll up to?
Huh?
What did you scroll up to from where I was? You know when I just-
No, because they're different pages. So
Yeah.
it's like 10. It's 10 per page.
Yeah.
So I just went to the third page and
Okay.
just scrolled up.
But I mean, you know where I started when I put in the ITG? What do you call it?
Oh,
And then
oh.
I said, where do I go from here? What did you do? I'm just
I
trying to
went
just to be able to go when I go home.
I went to the menu.
Yeah.